Hey there, cool teachers. Look who we got. Jim Pike, superstar.
Woo!
We're going to talk to him about what he's presenting on here at ISTE 2016. I want to kick this off by having him tell a little story that I know pretty well from something he did that was amazing. So I heard rumors through the group that you had been teaching to second, third, fourth graders algebra and geometry using Minecraft. And I had teacher friends say there's no way kids can learn those concepts at that age. You proved them wrong, and you did it in a school district and in a part of the world that is not known for high academic achievement. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, no problem. Well, I got my start with video games and teaching with video games entirely by accident. I went to a job interview for these two kids who were starting a summer camp, and they showed me Minecraft for the first time. And instantly I saw those were my math manipulatives. Those were my base 10 blocks. I didn't need to organize them. I didn't need to worry about the kids throwing them at each other.
Right.
And apparently every kid in the world was already addicted to this game. At the time I was working at a beautiful little Catholic school in South Central with no money and a lot of heart.
Yeah.
So I went to my principal. I said, hey, I'm going to throw my math book out the window and I'm going to teach with a video game. And she said, go for it.
I thought you were going to say, she said, no way.
No, Dr. Callie is a saint. She's like 85 years old, and
so
she just
cool.
saw the passion, and you know, why not? Let's just go for it.
That is great.
She goes, I'll build a bubble around you so nobody else will know what we're doing. I changed that. But then, you know, so we started building math problems in Minecraft, and then we came up with the term Mathcraft. Then I realized we could build buildings and structures and turn them into algebra. For instance, I give them a length, width, and a height. We're building a basic box house. Well, there's a length and a width. From that, you can do a perimeter, and there's a perimeter formula. Then you multiply the perimeter by height, boom, you got walls, because you're just stacking perimeters on top of each other. Slap a multiplication or an area on top, and you got a house. So now I tell the kids, hey everybody, doesn't house equal P times H plus A? It does. Then from there we created a whole bunch of other equations that equal different kinds of houses. They made their own houses and tried to write their own equations for them. We shot the test scores through the roof that year.
No doubt.
We started at 18% and we landed at 84, but more impressive for me is that they were doing 5th grade and 6th grade math better than the other 5th and 6th graders in the school. Why? Because they were motivated, it was conceptual, they can see it, and most importantly, why it really worked, it was just fun and they loved it.
Yeah, I was going to say they were having fun.
They were having fun, and at the time, you know, I mean, like I said, I was just getting, this whole world of game-based learning was just being opened up to me. I had nothing good for language arts at the time. Right. I told my students, hey, if I know you're going to blow the doors off math. If we don't do well on English, everybody's going to say, hey, Jim, you just taught math all year. They're like, yeah, that makes total sense. And next thing you know, they're reading their Basil readers. They didn't care it was about another old lady making a quilt. They just wanted to, like, the culture of the classroom totally changed. It became a place of innovation. It became a place of, like, doing your best and working your hardest. So that's my little story about how I got started in Minecraft and how I started teaching math with it.
That's really cool.
Now I'm helping build a charter school. And
okay, so you came here to ISTE. I mean, people don't get to present at ISTE unless they've got something important to say, and people are excited about what you have to say. So what are you presenting on here?
I'm presenting on Minecraft and STEAM. Mathcraft was just the beginning. We started now making human body functions that built out of redstone. So they're like these Rube Goldberg machines that mimic how we eat. So, and it's mostly student designed, and I didn't lay one block on it. I may come up with a design every now and then, but they built it themselves, and they actually built a lot of the designs themselves. So it eats.
Human body in Minecraft.
Yes, so it eats. It swallows. So when you eat the chicken turns into raw chicken and feathers. You can't eat the feathers. So we have a filtering system, which is our throat, which swallows the raw chicken, drops into the stomach, which is an oven, which cooks the chicken. So as the food changes through our body, so will the item change in the machine. It goes into the intestines as cooked chicken, gets turned into poop in the large intestine, then poops into a giant toilet, and then we flush it.
What is the poop? I gotta know.
wondering.
What block is the poop?
We mix it up with coffee beans and brown clay.
Okay, I like it.
I was wondering if you were going to go through the whole dang process. I'm thinking, oh, please, I don't want to hear this
And the
whole
pancreas is all granite, but okay.
Didn't get the pancreas in there, but
Next time.
next time, yeah, we'll have to like
Very
squirt some
cool.
fluid in there or something.
And so what's the connection to Steam here? Steam
Well-
being the engine, for those who don't know, basically it's a game engine social network, right?
Oh no, Steam, that is an excellent tool, and I
Okay.
do use Steam a lot, but science, technology, art, engineering,
go,
and
okay.
mathematics.
Oh, okay.
So when you build this machine, you want to make it look cool, so that's the art. You got to engineer the mouth to chomp the chicken. You got to engineer the throat to swallow the thing. So that's where we get the engineering. Well, the human body is obviously science, so we covered that. You can put math into that particular machine, but I didn't do that.
There's math in the technology and the design.
Yeah, so science, technology, engineering, and it's all engineered out of the redstone blocks in Minecraft.
Oh,
so,
that's fabulous.
And at this, my session I'm presenting at, I'm going to show you how I built these machines, how I got the kids to build these machines, and then I'm going to have you all open up your computers, your devices, your tablets, your
Perfect,
phones,
perfect.
and then I'm going to teach you how to build math problems in Minecraft.
That is really cool. So,
Wow.
2 questions, and we'll get you out of here on. One, is there a game that you are playing right now that you're just excited about that you think has potential? Is there a game out there?
Other than Minecraft, I absolutely love Kerbal Space Program.
Yes.
I reckon that.
What's that? Explain that.
Okay, so this game, it's awesome. You're NASA.
Okay.
You go on space missions.
With minions.
Yes, with minions.
Oh, God.
So you don't care if they die and they blow up, it's funny, right? But you want to keep them alive. So you build the rockets just like NASA does, and the science engine in that is fantastic. It actually
Newtonian physics. dynamic.
Newtonian physics, and you go on space missions. I've been able to be mission control on the John Glenn mission where I can shoot a Kerbal into space. It can go around
7 times? I forget how many times.
did he go around? I was happy to get it to go around once. And then I can bring my Kerbal back without killing him.
Yeah.
So
It's called a Kerbal?
Kerbal Space
Program.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah,
like
they're
little
looking at it
minions.
right now on the show. So.
Oh, that's
And
so
another
neat.
game that I really like is Faster Than Light.
Really?
And
FTL.
FTL. Do you know that one?
I know the name. Yeah.
Okay, and what's great about this is it's great for language arts, and it's like Star Trek. You read about 2 paragraphs of what happens, what's happening to your spaceship, and then you need to make a decision. Do I fight? Do I flee? Where do I go? So, and it's full of excellent vocabulary. So you pull it up, you have the kids write down the words they don't know, they look it up on Google, they figure out what the scenario of their spaceship is. They've gone over reading, they've gone over vocabulary, and most importantly, they go over decision making. And they got to make a decision to complete the map and get their guy out and keep their guy alive.
Great game. So, if people want to reach out and follow what you have to say or connect with you, how do they do it?
Well, you can find me at Facebook. I'm James Pike. My avatar is Hello Kitty wearing this hat. Or you can,
Watch this.
and my Twitter handle is at Jokley, JOAKLEYII.
Okay, and we'll make sure, of course, those are here and in the description below. But thank you so much
Thank
for spending
you.
time
Oh,
with
thank
us.
you for having me.
Sharing with the cool
Great to
teachers.
find out what you're
Excellent
doing.
stuff.
Excellent.
All right, see you guys next time.
All right, bye.